Hey guys, it's Lara. This is my week 58 weigh-in, I believe. I don't know. Anyways, so like I said, I started a new job this week and I love it so far. I love it, love it. It's going really, really well. Um, seems like nice people and yeah, I think I'm really, really gonna like it there. So that's cool. Something that was pretty cool was yesterday. It's actually working for a vet clinics or whatever. Um, yeah, these vet clinics or whatever. They have clinics all over Alberta, BC, and Ontario. And my office is actually located upstairs from the 24-hour animal hospital here in Calgary. So yesterday morning we actually got a tour around the hospital and it was actually really neat to see. Like, it looked so much like just a regular hospital for humans. It was so cool. And luckily I didn't see anything too sad. We did see the visitation room where people will come in to visit their pets that are in for like a while. And I guess also they do a lot of euthanizations in that room too, so that was kind of sad to hear about. And then we saw like the chemo room, and I guess like chemotherapy has a very high success rate with animals, is what she was telling us, and it doesn't affect animals like it affects humans. She said like a dog will go in for a chemo treatment and then like come out and just be like hyper and ready to go, like if that's the kind of dog that he is or whatever, like he'll just be himself basically, and only a few rare breeds actually lose their hair with it. So, and it has a good success rate, she said, so that's good to know. And yeah, they have like a big MRI machine and the place where they did x-rays, stuff like that. So it was really neat. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And the hours are awesome. It's like 7 to 3, so I leave here at like, 6:20 or so in the morning, just because I prefer to be early rather than late. And we had a big friggin' snowstorm. We got like over 10 centimeters of snow on Tuesday, so the drive was a little bit slower that day. That day I left at 6 and I ended up getting at work. I got to work at like 6:30. So I left a little bit too early, but better early than late. So I leave here about 20 after 6, and then I'm home at the end of the day by 3:30. So it's awesome. And so this week, working, I was nervous about my food and stuff because I was like, this is going to change a little bit. My whole routine will be off. And last time I worked full time, I was fat. And it's because the office I worked in, like a lot of people would eat out for lunch. And one of the biggest things I struggled with was saying no. And the reason was like, people are only going to ask you so many times if you keep saying no. Then they're going to stop inviting you, and then you're going to feel left out. And it's just something that I put on myself. I know I completely put it on myself, but it's like I felt like if I said no every time, that it would like kind of alienate me or something. And there was like, I don't know. So that was my biggest challenge, that and the vending machine at my old job. So I started at this job, and like I say, the hours are 7 to 3, but we work 8 hours a day. So we get 2 paid 15-minute breaks, but no lunch break because, yeah, lunch break usually at places I work anyways is usually half an hour or an hour unpaid. So it's like you would work 7 to 3:30 and have half an hour unpaid lunch, or you'd work 7 to 4 and have have an hour unpaid. So they don't have lunch. Like, people still go out and get lunch, but it's not like a social thing. Like, it's not like let's go out and have lunch. It's like you can still, because you get those 2 15-minute breaks. Basically, they're pretty laid back about things there, it seems. So if you want to run out and get lunch, you can go do that by all means, and then bring it back and eat at your desk. Like, that's not a problem. You don't have to worry about that. And if one day you do want to actually like go out for lunch, you can. You just have to let them know, and then you just stay an extra half hour, an hour later, however long you were out. So they're pretty flexible, but I'm like, this is right up my alley because I'm the type that I would rather eat lunch at my desk and then come home half an hour earlier at the end of the day than take a half hour to go eat my lunch. I don't know. Some people are different, but that's me. I prefer doing that. So that thing, the lunch thing, I'm not really gonna have to worry about because, people do run out and grab lunch, and I have overheard some of them ask, oh, I'm going to Tim Hortons or whatever. Do you want anything? But it's not like one of those it's not like a social thing. It's like one person will run out and grab lunch, and then bring it back, and everybody eats at their desks. So that's not going to be a problem. And the vending machine, they have a vending machine, but it's down in the hospital area, and it's like in the lobby for the customers and stuff. So I'm going to feel really awkward going down there to get a bag of chips. So I don't think that's going to be a problem either. So those are really good. So my food was really good this week. There was one day that I forgot to bring a fork, so I couldn't eat my lunch, so I didn't eat much. That was on Wednesday. But otherwise, I've been eating good. I've been within my calories. My workouts, you guys will see in my Insanity update on Sunday. They haven't been perfect. I did Sunday's workout, Monday's workout. Tuesday, I was so tired. By the end of the day Tuesday, I was just so tired, and I felt not only just exhausted mentally, but physically I felt exhausted too, and it's just a huge change for me. I didn't do my workout on Tuesday, but I went to bed at 7:30, and I fell asleep by 8, and I slept right through until my alarm went off at 5. So obviously I was legitimately tired and I needed it. So I'm glad I did that. But it's not a big deal because my workout on Wednesday was supposed to be that cardio recovery, which is just stretching and stuff, which last time I did Insanity, I told you guys I wasn't doing that because I don't like it. It's really boring for me. This time I'm going to make an effort to do it. Last week I did do it. However, I am also going to give myself that leeway that if there's a week and I only am able to get 5 workouts in, then cardio recovery, the stretching, will be the one that I miss, and then the rest day. So basically I did on Wednesday, instead of cardio recovery, I did my workout I was supposed to do on Tuesday and whatever, so that's fine. And then last night I didn't end up doing my workout. I was really, really tired again, so I'll figure it out. I figure and what I know from past when I've not worked for a bit and then I've gone back to work full time, the first couple of weeks just seem really exhausting. So I'll get into it. I'm gonna keep pushing through. And if I miss an Insanity workout here and there while I'm getting adjusted to going to work every day, I'm not gonna stress over it. I'm gonna just keep pushing through the program and I'm gonna complete it. So that's that. Okay, so that was my week this week. It was pretty good. I weighed in this morning at 158. Oh my gosh, 148.1. So that was a loss of 2.9, I believe, or I have to double check. I put it on my FitnessPal, so 2.4. So that brings me up over 65 pounds lost again, and that's it. I'm not going back. I'm gonna stay 65 or more pounds lost this time. That's it. So yeah, so I'm happy with that, and I'm back in the 140s, and again, I'm not going back into the 150s. You got my word on it, and yeah, so for this next week I'm not too worried, because now I've been to work and I know my food and stuff will be okay. I think next week will be better for workouts too, just because I'll be that much more settled into it. It'll just get better and better, I think, from here. This weekend is my husband's birthday, so we're going for dinner for that on Saturday, and but that's it. Tonight, I'm not really going to have a cheat night tonight like usual because we're going for dinner tomorrow. So tonight we're just going to have dinner here and that sort of stuff. So that should be fun. So anyways, that's that. I hope everybody had a really great week this week. And if you're anywhere near Alberta or Calgary, stay warm because it looks like Christmas outside right now. Everything's white. So yeah, it's kind of early for that. But anyways, and if I don't I will, because I'll post my Saturday video. But everybody have a great Halloween next week, too. And have a good weekend. See you guys.